what I've got now is the camouflage scheme. Now, the plans here, as close to an Aussie one as I can figure, are for this sort of camo scheme. So I have worked that out on paper, and I stenciled out on a piece of paper the wingspan, and then drew in the camo lines, and then I've cut them out with paper. And then what I've done here is I'll break one up so that you can see what's going on. There's it's not glued down or taped down flat. It's actually raised slightly off the surface. Now there is a method to this madness, apparently. So all I did was I took tiny bits of Tamiya tape and then put away my doodad, and then I found something to roll them on, and I rolled, I only did this so they'd be consistent, is I rolled little tubes, and each of those tubes then went underneath, which just raises those pieces of paper just off. You see? So it's not flush. Now apparently this is a better way to paint your camo and mask, that as long as I stay sort of perpendicular when I'm spraying with the airbrush, is I should get a nice crisp edge, and there won't be bleed and there won't be smear, and I haven't had to wrap tape all over this thing. This was a lot faster. It still took me an hour to basically work out all the little camo lines and then roll the bits of tape up and put it on, but hopefully this is going to then spray on fairly easily and give me a nice camo pattern. Let's see. As you can hear, the compressor's kicked in there, and I've mixed up my brown. I'm ready to try this little area here, so let's see how we go. Well, there's a light coat of that on there. We'll just have a quick sneak. Well, there you go. It produces a nice line. It's not ultra sharp, but it's sort of got a little bit of a sort of a fuzzy edge. Thank goodness the compressor's kicked off. So I'll keep going and give this a try. It seems to be doing something. Staying perpendicular as per the instructions, and getting myself a nice even coat of this brown. I've thinned this quite a lot so that it's a very gentle coat, and you know, so let's have another sneak peek. Oh yeah, that's working. There's a bit more paint on that one. That's working. Does the trick. Alright, I'll keep going with this and get the whole thing done up, and then I'll pull off all the masking, including what I've done on the canopy, and we'll see if it's worked. I've got the brown on there, and the masks seem to be doing their thing. This is the moment of truth. Hopefully I've got brown everywhere I need it, and let's see what happens when I take these little masks off. Oh, it looks quite nice. That looks quite good. So it's not like a hard edge that you'd get like when I did the Skoda. It's got a little bit of feathering in it. It's rather nice. It's obviously airbrushed, so it's an effect you wouldn't get unless you were using something like the airbrush. So there we go. That's rather nice. I think it's worked. I think it's worked. Let's press on. See what else we can rip off here. Yep, that's all come off good. It's all painted on nicely. Of course, the trick will be when I take off the bottom part of the masking, especially that canopy. That is going to be. That is where all the hours of work to paint, to mask up that. That's where we're going to see, did that work? Oh no, I've got a bit of overspray in there, but I think, yeah, there's a bit of overspray in there. That's probably just me not getting the angle right. So that's where I've mucked up. And after a little bit of touching up, I made some masks just to get rid of that overspray. And I masked out the brown this time and just sprayed a little bit of green in, and that seems to fix that. And each time I've tried this technique, it's come up a little better. Now, that's my canopy. I'm really chuffed with that. It used that pledge, like future sort of stuff, to get a bit of a shine, and my own manual mask on that, just putting the tape on, and it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. You can see inside. I'm amazed with that. You can actually see inside and see what's going on in there. At least I can. I don't know what you can see in video land. But there you go. That floating paper mask technique does have its merits.